Hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to, you're looking at it. This is Agrar Simulator 2012 or Agricultural Simulator 2012 if you wish. This is put out by UIG. Now generally, UIG with Actologic and Insomnia is kind of a formula for disaster. I'm going to start a new game here though, because something that not a lot of people really got was that Agricultural Simulator 2011 was a buggy, unstable failure. Agricultural Simulator Historical Farming was a buggy, unstable failure. Agricultural Simulator 2013 was a buggy, unstable failure. But then again, these is also the people that put out Farming Giant, a game I play a lot of. And they put this out. Now, I think where a lot of people really kind of let this one slip under the radar is the fact that, like Agricultural Simulator 2011 and Farming Simulator 2011 and 2013 and 2015, they played this like it was a simulator. In fact, this game plays really well as a time management strategy game and not so much as a simulator, although I will at points during the game, and hopefully only a couple in, actually buy a really nice tractor and a couple of implements, and we will go and drive it around and do such. But other than that, what do you really want to do? Well, we're going to start out with $700,000. Now, things are expensive in this game, except for crops. Crops are cheap. Alright, now this is the deluxe version, currently available on Steam for about $9 Canadian. So it's probably about $7 US or €3, or I don't know what the conversions are, and for that I apologize. But what we want to do, because this is the deluxe version, it includes the biogas plant. And that's part of what made this quite a fun little time management. First thing we want to do is buy ourselves a tractor and all the proper implements. Well, actually, no, it's not. First thing we want to do is go to the little animal tab up there, and it tells us we have 6 compartments, all of which are empty, and a bunch of other stuff. Okay. In fact, what I want to do first, let's go through these, because these are the tabs you're going to use more than anything. This is your general tab, and it will allow you to basically access all of these other tabs simply by clicking here, right? So, as opposed to clicking up there, like that was the second one in line. Okay, this is our compartment tab, this is our silo tab, this is our field tab, and these are our hired workers. So let's quickly pop back over to the silo tab. We click on here, it'll give us a choice. We can buy wheat or we can buy barley to put in the silo. And I'm going to buy wheat. Now, the way the numbers down here work, you can left click to raise any digit, either zeros, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. Or if you want to buy a max, just go to the end number and just keep clicking on it until it doesn't do anything. In this case, filling our silo would take 170, and we are going to buy that. And we are going to do the same thing for silo 2. Okay, and again, just click the 10,000 mark, and it will tell us that's what we can buy. There we go. Now we have a couple of silos, because those are going to feed our next project. And our next project, in fact, we're going to buy rabbits. Oh yes. And we're not just going to buy some rabbits. No, sir. We are once again going to click there. 2,000. It's going to cost us $7,500. Click OK. Yes, please. Now, you want to go here and immediately upgrade everything. We want auto feeding. Yes, please. Because we don't want to be micromanaging 100,000 things. We want auto cleaning and auto poopa scoopa. Perfect. And we are going to select their food, which is going to be the wheat we just bought, because that's a really good food. They will prosper big time. And what we're going to do is we're going to buy all 6 compartments worth, and do that exact same thing. So click shopping cart, click the last number to get the max, go yes please, and then we will upgrade everything. And oh, you can't, unfortunately. I was just checking to see if you could maybe hit the enter key for OK, but no. You canna. And again, our food, we will give them some wheat, and you're going to do this, like I say, for all 6 of these. So rabbits, they're still doing pretty good. Yeah, we're still paying the same dollar for them, so they haven't raised the price, because these markets do fluctuate, and it's something to pay attention. For the first while, all you're going to do is basically sell them, or half of what you have anyway, as soon as they are mature enough. Okay, now let's do this again. Buy the rabbits. 2,000 of them, please, for 7,500. Okay, it's gone up about $100 now, because we've created a demand for rabbit. And of course it costs you a few dollars to outfit each one of these. As you can see, we're down almost 400 grand. Okay, now we also want to buy, believe it or not, some rabbits. Now let's, I think at this point, what do we got? 1 left. Oops, I forgot to upgrade all his stuff. Let's go back and do that before we get too carried away. So 15, 40, 75,000. Boom. And you guys get to eat wheat. Yeah. You also have compartments for milk and eggs, should your rabbits happen to lay any eggs or give any milk. But I have a feeling we won't be worrying about that. These are not the egg-laying rabbits. So, at least to the best of my knowledge, these are not egg-laying rabbits. And yes please, okay. And we will feed you guys wheat. Alright, you're saying, my god, you can actually have that much fun for $8. Well, yes you can. The other thing I want to do, you can upgrade the amount of compartments here as well. We have 6 now. Each one that I upgrade will give me another 2. But I'm pretty good for now. We've used a lot of money. You can do the same thing for all of these. Our storage compartments, we can upgrade how much will fit in them, for instance. Right? For $46,000, I can upgrade the size, and it will upgrade all of them. Right? So, it's not a bad deal. But for what we have right now, we're okay. So, we don't need to worry about anything else. If you want to buy vehicles, you would simply go here, and here's what's available. Now, unlike Giant's version of farming, or actually unlike their other 2 games, or 3, I guess, 3 farming games, this works a little different. You actually have to wait to be able to buy stuff, and not just because you can't afford it, but you'll see here right now, our best tractor is this little Gecko N50. Alright, and she's going to give us 117 horse, and it's going to cost us 83k. Alright, the best Massey Ferguson is this little guy here at 72k. So, and we have some combines. Well, we have 1. And extensions, and you have a little bit of everything, right? What gets you more gear is the passage of time, and time alone. So up here you can skip 3 hours, 6 hours, or, and this is going to be our best friend, for the first 2 hours you play this game. Next day. Not enough straw. Oh, okay. That was entirely my fault. We need to buy ourselves some straw. 500 of it. It's expensive, but we're going to need it. Because if you do that more than once, like you'll see here, their status is excellent. But if you do things like don't clean their stall or don't give them food, more than a couple of times, that will drop, and so will what you can get for them. As you can see, they're still worth, well, a little bit more. They've gone up by 0.77%. However, they're only 2. When they hit 3, they're mature. And that's when the fun starts. So it's now 7 o'clock in the morning the next day. Alright? And what you want to do is, after a very short period of time, you will once again get the option to advance time. And that's exactly what we want to do. There it is. Okay, now if we look at our bunnies, alright, they're age 2, they're worth €9.46, or €9.46, whatever the heck. Okay, let's go forward a day. Not enough food, or buy more. Uh-oh. Okay, see, now they've dropped to well, because I didn't manage it with all of them. And the ones that are well are only worth $39.58. The ones that are excellent are worth 46. So obviously what we actually needed to do here, why is there not enough food? There's 91%. That's rather strange. Storage is 48%. Okay. Well, I don't know why there wouldn't be enough food, or straw for that matter. No, we don't need to worry about that. Okay. I'm really not sure why that popped up, to be honest with you guys. But anyway, now that we've gone through a couple days, here's the deal. We're going to sell 1,000 rabbits. So if we go to the 1,000 and click it, we're going to get 33 grand for that. Yes, please. Now we only paid, what the heck was it, 7,000 for 2,000 rabbits? Yeah, now we're selling 1,000 of them for 33K. Right, now these guys, I'm not going to get as much, because they're not in as good a shape at 28K. Alright, so, and you do that with all the ones that still have a full pen. Simple enough. 1,000 of each. And you can see our number, or our money, is starting to climb again pretty significantly, pretty quickly. Okay, so there you go. Now what you want to do is go up here, spend 100 grand. Yes, please. Now you'll notice we have 2 more compartments. And yep, you're going to do the same thing, guys. You're going to buy yourself another full complement of rabbits. Now they're a little more money because you've created a bit of a market. It's 8,000 for them now. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to make sure they've got everything they need. Okay. And okay. And we are going to make sure that we can feed them some wheat. Alright, now, compartment 8. See, they're 10.04 a piece for rabbits now. They were 9.36 for the longest time, eh? So it's quite a valid market the way this works, which is one of the things that actually makes this a decent time and money management game. Okay, there we are. We've only got 30,000 bucks left, but we have the potential to make 250K a day, as long as we keep these guys fed, right? So, let's make sure that we can do just that. Okay, this looks pretty good so far. We should buy some grass bales. Excuse me, we'll buy 100 of those as well. Okay. Now, how come this guy's still only well? Oh, we can go to the next day. Not enough food. Why do they keep coming up with that? We've got lots of food in there. Do the rabbits only take grass? Am I making misticky? 400, but it's 39K. 27K. Ooh-wee, that's expensive. Let's sell 1, 2, 3, for 500 rabbits from there, and 500 from here. How are we doing now? 37. And this basically is, yeah, what you want to be doing. Until you get them out of this one, we can sell 1,000. Alright. And this one we can sell 500. No, I'm not. Alright. That's better. We've got 139,000. So, we have grass bales. Let's get some grass. Shall we? And we'll go the max. Okay. See, they're all supposed to be on wheat. Oh. You guys don't appear to have had it chosen for you. Maybe. Oh, I see. That's where our issue's been. I forgot to pick it for a couple of these guys. Ooh, I'm such a bad farmer. Alright, there we go. Now they've all good to go. And we've got food back up for whatever other crits we get. So now, we can go forward another day. And we will do that once or twice more. And then we will sell 1,000. So, just to give you an idea though, like I said, this is a fully fleshed out, functioning farm. You get all the implements, all the equipment. It's quite pretty. My recording software is dragging things down a little bit right now. I'm not sure. I think I've got everything cranked up too. But yeah, you get all the gear. These are functional. You drop bales here and it will auto-load them. You've got slurry collection there around the side. Your garages are up here. And you need to expand your garages to fit more gear in them. I.e. you can only fit 2 tractors, 4 implements, 1 harvester. If you need a 3rd tractor or a 5th implement, etc., i.e. a head for the harvester, you need to upgrade the garage. And again, it costs a little bit of money. All of these fenced areas you see here, these will actually contain the animals that you buy. Now, I'm not sure where the heck the rabbits go, but somewhere on this map, and I believe the map is number 9, I know, would have been my first place to look. There we go. But somewhere on this map, and you can see all those fields, yeah, those are all purchasable. There's also a fully functioning biogas plant and a few other things like that. So, yeah, pretty cool. But there we are. And we've got all our sale points marked there and all the different stuff. So, but there are actually 3, I believe, distinct farms on this map, completely separate farms. You start out with this one, and it has a couple of fields, and you cannot buy every field in the game just by buying them as fields. You know, each field is connected to a farm. And right now we own Lakeview Farm, and it has, I believe, 4 fields. 2 of which we own, 2 of which we can buy. If you want to go beyond that, well, you have to buy another farm. And they're a little ways apart, but they all have their own gear. Like, it'll have its own silos, it will have all of that stuff. And when you get crops, you dump them into the bin, you take them out of the silos, you do everything just like you do in a normal simulator. Except again, if you want to really have fun with this game, get the hired workers to do it. Because the hired workers will actually do everything. I mean everything. You basically pick a field, pick a job, pick a hired worker, say go. And then you can actually watch them. You'll see your garage open, you'll see your tractor come out with Billy Bob Fred sitting in the saddle, and he will drive it across to the field and start. So yeah, it's really quite amazing. However, what we are going to do, like I said, is concentrate on building up a bunch of money. Because what we want to eventually be able to do is buy a really big tractor, a really big slurry tanker, and then start selling slurry to the compost, or to the BGA. So if we go back here, we'll see we can now go to the next day. So let's see how all our little crits are doing. And advance a day. Click. New lands nearby have become available. As well, new extensions. You see what I mean? As time passes, stuff opens up. Right? So we've got Black Forest Ranch we can buy, Agrar Ranch, and slowly fields open up as well as days pass. Right? So, and you can see now, I mean, we could turn around and sell the 300 rabbits that were born overnight. I prefer to go 3 or 4 days and then sell them for 1,000 at a time. Because right now we don't have any machinery, which means we don't have any overhead, except what we need to feed our critters. And our critters are producing poop. And all of that poop we're going to eventually sell to the biogas. In fact, the biogas will send us very lucrative contracts. And after X number of days, they'll just start showing up, and you can either accept them or not manage them. So, kind of cool. But like I said, if you don't treat this as a simulator, if you run with it as being a very highly detailed, very interactive, boop, new worker. There, now we can actually hire Billy Bob Fred should we decide to. And if we had a bunch of money, we could buy a tractor and a cultivator and say, Billy Bob, do the field, buddy, and get started on real farming. That's an option as well. I mean, you can do as much farming as you want. I would just advise, if you want to have a good time, let somebody else do it for you. And just manage what's there. So, like I said, I'm going to do this for 5 or 6 days in a row. We have less than $100,000. So keep that number in mind, guys. And the next time, when we come back, well, we'll see what we've got and how we're doing. Now remember, I can also update, or upgrade, I should say, my compartments. So I can have in total, I believe, 10 compartments of rabbits, possibly a dozen. Yeah, it could lead to rabbit mayhem. But I think I'm going to leave it here for the moment, guys. So, this has been Species 7. Let me know what you think. I'm definitely going to run a small series of this anyway. Just want to see what you guys think of it. And we will eventually get down to doing everything in it. Now keep in mind, this is farming. It doesn't have forestry in it. So, if you're expecting us to eventually buy ourselves a scorpion or something, well, no. But other than that, it's actually pretty darn good. The graphics, they're still using their 2011 engine. So, they're not brilliant. And again, with my recording software, yeah, it's pretty slow frame rate right now. I believe that's probably one of the other farms there. But you can see here, this is the neighbor's land. Right? It says under Farm Lakeview, Field A16. Yeah, it's neighbor's land, man. We don't even own that. We're trespassing at the moment. So, not good. But yeah, you can use your map, obviously, to find out where your fields are, which ones belong to you, and which ones belong to your neighbors. So, and it is a fairly decent-sized map, and nicely detailed, too. Oh, here we go. We own this farm, or this field, I should say, and as you can see, it gives you a lot of information, right? It has not yet been cultivated, fertilized, plowed, or sown. And it shows you a percentage, so as you're going, you know exactly how much you have left, kind of like Pro Farmer 14 did. But in all honesty, kind of like these guys did, well before that. So, I'm going to leave it there. As I say, hit that like button if you like the series. Any comments are welcome. And as I said, right now it's $8.95 on Steam for the deluxe version. It is worth your money. I am playing this on a Windows 8 machine, so it does run on Windows 8. So there you go, guys. This is Species 7 for Agrar Simulator 12. Take care of each other, folks. Ciao for now.